Hello, Providence. This is Katelyn Regier, and I had the privilege of drawing Psalm 63 this year. Part of the psalm that really stood out to me was verses 1 through 5. O God, you are my God. Earnestly I seek you. My soul thirsts for you. My flesh faints for you, as in a dry and weary land where there is no water. So I have looked upon you in the sanctuary, beholding your power and glory. Because your steadfast love is better than life, my lips shall praise you. So I will bless you as long as I live. In your name I will lift up my hands. I wanted this song to represent these words of a dry and weary land. So that is where kind of the scene takes place in my artwork. And then the perspective of this artwork is actually standing behind someone who is lifting their hands in praise as it states in the psalm. And they're actually looking on into this window of God's sanctuary, where his power and glory are bursting out from this window out into the dry and weary land. This window of sanctuary is colored a deep purple because in the psalm it states that the psalmist is beholding God's power and glory. The color that represents power is actually black, and then this royalty is marked by purple. So I chose this dark, deep purple to represent entering God's sanctuary. And I wanted the sanctuary to contrast the dry and weary land with this bursting, vibrant, full of life scene, with this path that is covered with gold leaf to represent its holiness. And then we have the light bursting forth that is actually reflecting onto the psalmist's hands as they're in praise and worship when they enter into that sanctuary. It actually reflects God's power and glory.